Hello, do you have driving anxiety but nothing you do fixes it? Maybe you've done CBT, counselling, coaching, hypnotherapy, driving lessons, exposure therapy, but nothing works. Well, in this video, I'm going to show you 3 courses of mine that work. And before anyone starts clicking off thinking, oh no, this is just an advert, you're just selling me a course. The first course we're going to look at is free, totally free. And it's got over 400 videos in it. So let's head over to the PC and look at these courses and how they can help you. Here we are on my website firstdrive.com, and today I'm going to go over the driving anxiety courses. Now there are many pages about driving anxiety, like this one where you can see it tells you all about how it begins. This video is really important. It's about how it starts. As you can see, it gives you a clue there as to what it may be. That's me riding a horse as a child. And it tells you all about this. It tells you the biggest secrets, which some people hide from you until you've paid for the course. I give it all away for free. It tells you there it's nothing to do with driving. Anyone who tells you driving anxiety is about driving doesn't have a clue what they're talking about. And if you don't know, I'll just show you. I've spent years as a driving instructor, so you can meet me. You can read my life history here. It tells you all about how I became a driving instructor, why I did it, how San Francisco influenced me. Batman, there's me with the first car I had back in 2005. I'd already been an instructor for years at that point. So there you go. That's my backstory, what's the way they put it now? Your origins story. The point is, I have a real passion for helping people overcome the fear of driving, and I put a lot of effort into this. So again, anyone who says, oh, you're just after money, you just want to sell a course. Well, no, because look at this. Look at all this free resources you've got. Another one there tells you how it's not about driving. But let's focus. That's a very popular one. That's had thousands of views about why it happens. But let's focus on the courses themselves from now. And without going too much off target, but off topic, as you can tell, I get quite passionate about this. I'm very enthusiastic about this. You can watch sessions. This page, if I load this one, that shows you me working with people in consultations, in sessions. We analyse them. You can see when the trance begins and ends, all that kind of stuff. But yeah, that's what I do. Just in case you wonder who I am, you can even share your story. But let's go to driving anxiety courses. And let's look at the courses I offer. So there are currently 3 courses. There is one-to-one, road, and free. Now, free is my free course. It's actually called free, and it is free. And it may not seem to include much, but it does. So the free one is over 400 videos on YouTube. And we will go and have a look at this in a moment. And the road one is the next one up. This is premium videos, so it's like my free one, but you get premium videos. They're higher quality, more detail, and you get to email me, and I can help you through email, I can guide you through, but you don't get to work with me online. The one-to-one course is my deluxe course, where you get online sessions with me. We can work together in video calls online. Doesn't matter where you are in the world. I've worked with people in America, Australia, all over the place. Premium videos are included, and you get email support as well. So if you want a full package, go for one-to-one. If you want just the premium videos and email, go for road. And if you can't afford those, or you don't want to pay or whatever, you just want to have a free taster, use the free course. So let's have a look at the free course now. I'll click on that. It tells you here roughly what's included. But let's go straight into it. You'll notice when I click on take my free course, it is completely free. You don't have to sign up. You don't have to give me your email address. You don't have to go through any kind of, give me your credit card details, whatever. It's totally and utterly free for anyone. So let's go over this. As it says here, a vital point about hypnotherapy. You can work quickly, often in 1 hour. I have helped many people overcome their fear of driving that they have had for decades in under an hour. Now, understandably, some people are quite sceptical about that, but I'll explain why here. Number 1, 3 reasons it works. First of all, I understand that driving anxiety has nothing to do with driving. Now, if you want to learn more about this, click on this link and it'll take you to the page. on my website to show you, which tells you all about how anxiety forms. And this is why I mentioned about me having been a driving instructor for years. I've been in the car with hundreds of anxious drivers. I've done exposure therapy. I've done CBT. I've trained in all that. It's rubbish. You won't do anything. So I don't do it because it's nothing to do with driving. The second reason what I do works so quickly is because hypnosis, which is what I mainly use, but not always, hypnosis works directly with your unconscious mind. We don't waste time with conscious talking about, how do you feel when you drive? Why do you think you feel that? Don't you know how safe it is to drive? All that stuff you'll do in CBT and coaching, it's rubbish. Driving anxiety makes no sense. So why would the solution? Go and watch some of my videos here, driving anxiety success stories. Watch some of the case studies, watch the sessions, see what comes up. And it's crazy stuff. It's nothing to do with driving at all. And if you focus on driving, you'll fail. The third reason it works is many secrets I won't reveal. There are some secrets I don't give away because I'm not going to tell you everything. But if you want to see one of the big ones, watch this video. Can't stop anxiety. This is often why. That video tells you why so many people fail. Now let's have a look at this. This is my free course and it's in 4 parts. And again, for anyone who ever says to me, oh, you're just doing this for the money, you just want to make money. How can you say that when there's all of these free resources available to you? Let's just look at them one by one. I've got my free hypnotherapy course, my non-hypnotic methods for driving anxiety. I've got my free mini courses, which is a fairly new section, and I've got troubleshooting. So free hypnotherapy for driving anxiety. Here we go. This is my most popular track. This one's had over 100,000 views. It's helped hundreds of people. I think it's got about 2,000 likes, something like that. Many people have left comments saying about how they used it and then they could drive afterwards for the first time in years. So I always recommend starting with that one. I mean, how long could I spend going through all of these? Discover the cause of your fear of driving. This is a way you can find out what's causing your driving anxiety. And this video is becoming popular. This one has not been too popular, which is surprising and a bit disappointing because this tells you how to stop the fear of overtaking. And many people say they've got this fear, and this is quite a new video. It takes time for these things to pick up. But not many people have seen this one yet. It's a bit of a hidden gem. And I reckon this video is going to get big. It normally takes a few months before YouTube starts pushing new videos out. And that one really is a sleeping giant. This one is very popular. This one's had about 38,000 views. This is for people who want to pass the driving test and they get too nervous. And in case you wonder if I sound a bit nervous, it's because I'm just getting over the flu. So sorry about my voice. But I wanted to film this. I've been unable to speak for a while, so I thought I'd come and film this video as I'm getting my voice back. So this can help you with anything, but especially it was designed for overcoming driving tests, nerves. And again, the reason I mention things like having flu, I don't hide anything. I like to be open, honest. I show things like they are, like I am. I don't hide behind filters and fake rubbish. This is me. This is what I do. It's who I am. So find the root cause of your driving anxiety with regression. This video allows you to go back in your mind. I think this is the one about the hotel because I made so many. I can't remember them all. But is it this one or that one? One of them is about a hotel and it gets you to walk around this imaginary hotel and it will allow you to find the cause of your fear, which removes it. This is quite a fun one. This is quite a new one as well. You can speak to your fear on the phone. How does that work? We'll go and listen to it and find out. This one is all about bridges. You can actually watch me driving over bridges as we do the hypnotherapy. So that's a good one to use if you got a bridge phobia. This one is all about going into a magical cinema. And if you're wondering what's all this about, why don't you talk about driving? Because, as I said earlier, driving anxiety has nothing to do with driving. I understand how you talk to your subconscious, which is not by how do you feel about driving? Don't you know driving's safe? Why don't you go and stand by a road and watch cars going past? Rubbish. It's not going to do anything. That stuff is nonsense from amateurs. These videos are made by me, and having been a driving instructor for over 20 years. I've been a hypnotherapist for 7 years. I've been using hypnosis with drivers for 18 years. So I know what I'm talking about. This one, find the cause of your fear of driving in dreams. Many people have dismissed this video. Not many people have watched it. This is another sleeping giant. And again, one reason I'm making this video is it's quite sad, this, and ironic. So many people email me and say, or leave comments saying, I wish you'd just tell me how to fix it. You make all these videos telling me how it works. Why don't you tell me how to fix it? Here they are. Here are the videos that you can use to fix it. But nobody watches them. And when I send people to them, they say, oh, I don't want that. I want you to just tell me the answer. Tell me how to fix it. You watch these videos. Oh, I don't want that. Just tell me how to fix it. I want the answer. If you can't even be bothered to watch the videos, you won't get the answer, because the answer comes from you, not me. What I understand that many therapists don't is you have the answer, not me. You made the problem. You have the problem. Therefore, you have the solution. That's what this video is all about. You can phone your mind, phone your fear, or more precisely, it phones you, and you can talk to it directly and find out what it's all about. I don't have the answer. I can't tell you. So those are the free hypnotherapy videos. Now, these are alternatives for people who don't want to use hypnosis. Find out what's wrong with your life. That's a really fun video. This one, you can use dice to find out what's causing you fear of driving. This one is quite a fun one. It's NLP, Neuro-Linguistic Programming. It's all about going swish. You make a swishing noise with your hand in your arm, and that can help you overcome your fear. The string trick is really fun. This one is all about using the piece of string to find out what's causing your fear. And this is a fun one as well, tapping for EFT. And I'll tell you a story about how I use tapping to get rid of a pain in my hand, in my knuckle. And I'm making this video, so do let me know in the comments, do you even know that this exists? Because many people, I think, watch my videos and they don't even know about my website. They don't even visit it. Even though I'll say in every video, yeah, go and check it out, and I'll put links in every video. Many people leave comments asking, how do I contact you? How can I find a therapist to work with? And many people don't seem to know that I am the therapist. And you can work with me or use my website. And here are all the resources you need. Here is a memory hack. This one allows you to go back and change bad memories of driving if you've had road rage or anything like that. Now we move on to my free mini courses for driving. This one is just being released as I record this video. Fix your driving anxiety in 8 steps. So this is an 8-step program, and there will be a 9th one coming soon, which tells you how to overcome your fear of driving. There's how to hypnotize yourself. If you found that these other hypnosis videos didn't work, well, here is how to hypnotize yourself. And you might not recognize these videos because recently I've been redoing my thumbnails and the titles. So you may have seen these before. And I will be releasing, when I said the 9th one's coming, I will be releasing all of these complete guides soon in one video. So instead of having to watch 8 parts, you can watch them all through in one go. But it's just good to do it both ways because different people like different things. And this course is not complete at the time I record this. It's all filmed and made, but it hasn't been released yet. This is my Rules of the Mind series. So it tells you how to master your mind, and it explains 10 rules of the mind you must understand when you become a hypnotherapist. And I'm passing those on to you. Again, some people hide this behind a paywall, or you've got to pay me to learn the secrets of hypnosis. That's what I was trying to do, to always hide things behind a paywall. Well, no, because I want to give it to people for free. Now, if you do all that and it doesn't work, what about these troubleshooting pages? When therapy doesn't work, huge page full of videos, details. Why didn't it work? Why didn't my therapist work? Why didn't I work? What went wrong? Look at all this I'm doing for free. And some people have the nerve to say, oh, you're just in it for the money. Look at how much I've given away for free. I would say this is the largest free resource of driving anxiety material anywhere on the internet. So I'll go back to my course page and you can click on these links to get to the different bits. Let's go back to the bottom of this page. Why can't I be hypnotized? There you go. Another huge page. That video will tell you. And sometimes people dismiss these videos, and that video is full of detail about why your hypnosis maybe isn't working. Look at it. Look at all these videos. Over 800 videos. I've actually made over 1,200 videos on YouTube. I was surprised by that. I went into my YouTube and looked up, and it said I've made 1,238 videos, I think it is. But not all of them are out yet, and some have been deleted over the years. But there you go. Look at all this. Look at this massive resource for driving anxiety. You can see people in other videos being hypnotized. This man, it's funny, he's hypnotized to believe that he eats an onion. I think he thinks it's an apple, but he's eating a raw onion and he thinks it's an apple because he's hypnotized. Someone here is saying, you can't hypnotize me. And there he is with his arm stuck, insisting that he's not in hypnosis and it isn't working. As everyone around him is laughing. This is a brilliant hypnotherapist. He does brilliant fun things where he goes into offices and he does like team building. And this is a man who insists he couldn't be hypnotized. And there he is with his arm stuck, swearing blind he's not in hypnosis. People just won't accept they're in hypnosis. And there you go. Loads of free resources. And there's another one for these for going through the menu. I think it's this one, do hypnosis videos work? And I'll explain why they don't always work, why YouTube videos don't work, and why mine do, how I made them differently. Loads of information there. And if you really want to say what you really want to see, because some people say, what do you know about this? You're not qualified. Well, yes, I am. And here's another massive page exposing the cons about hypnotherapy qualifications. And here are my qualifications. All the books I've read. There's my certificates, diplomas, the video I made while I was training about me becoming a hypnotherapist. Hypnopsychotherapy, I've trained in focused counselling skills, so I said I've done counselling, that's why I know it doesn't work. My diploma, my higher diplomas, I got a top award in the UK, blah, blah, blah. I went beyond all that, realised qualifications don't mean anything. Some other people contact me, especially in America, where in America you have to be qualified to be a hypnotherapist. And they say, I want to go to a certified hypnotherapist and they've got diplomas and degrees. Why would I work with you? Well, because your diplomas and degrees are a load of rubbish. And they always do the same thing. They go and do these courses with people in America. Oh, look, there's an error there. There's a comma in the wrong place. And it doesn't work. And they come out to me and it works. And they can't understand why their fancy trained diploma and degreed hypnotherapist and failed when I succeeded. It's because the passion that I put into my work. Now I've gone over the free course. Look at how much there is for free. Free sessions, watch me doing sessions, not just one. This is a whole playlist of videos. So look at all the free work I've done doing sessions with people. This is consultations and sessions, and I explain them. That's my case study playlist. If you click on there, you can see many case studies I've done. Now let's focus on my next course, which is Road. So Road is my paid video course. You might say, well, why would anybody want to pay when you've got all of those free resources? Because sometimes people recognize, hey, this guy's really good. He knows what he's doing. I want to work with him. And maybe you've done the free course and it didn't work for you because it doesn't work for everyone. Maybe you just want more help. Sometimes people have even fixed it and they bought the course saying, you know what, I fixed it for free, but I think really I should pay you something. And people have paid me for the course after they've already fixed it. Now, I won't talk about Road for long because I've already done a separate video on that, which I'll link to in the description and at the end of this one. But I've done a whole video about, I think it's about 20 minutes long, where I show you the Road course inside. And it's actually this video here. If you click on that one, it will show you inside my course. Go and watch that video. And there are previews here of some of the videos in Road. So Road is a course where you can watch the videos and you get to work with me. You can email me and I'll help you by saying, watch this video, maybe do this, maybe do this. So it's like an enhanced version of my free course. And there are also many written guides in there. As it says, there are hypnosis tracks, and these are not the same ones as in my free area. They're exclusive ones. There is an analytical area. If you're an analytical person, you don't really believe in hypnosis, fine, it will still work. But there's a whole section for you where you can use videos that are different, that don't involve hypnosis. And if you want the ultimate course to give you the best chance of fixing your fear, take my one-to-one course. So in one-to-one, you get to work with me. You can have up to 3 sessions over up to 60 days. And when you contact me, you'll learn more about all of this. As it says here, people often think they'll get better value if they go on a long course. And people say, oh, I've seen this therapist and they're selling 20 sessions over 6 months and it's much better value. When you email me, I'll send you a page. You click on this. Many people ask, how do you contact me? You just click on contact, go to my website. From any page, if you go onto this page, just click on contact. There you go, book therapy. This is how you contact me. When you've sent me this, I will send you a page full of exclusive information. It's an enormous page, like the other ones I showed you before, but you won't see it on my website. And it's also got exclusive videos. There's a video which is over half an hour long, where I'll tell you a lot of things I haven't said before in my YouTube videos. You won't find that video on YouTube. You'll only see it if you contact me. And I'll explain how many therapies go wrong. And as it says, do check your spam junk folder. Many people contact me, and when I reply, it will go into spam. And they contact me months later saying, oh, I didn't see your email. I went somewhere else and it didn't work. I thought you didn't reply. I did reply. You just went into your spam folder. So those are my courses. And if you want to take any of those courses, go to my website, firstdrive.com, go to Driving Anxiety, click on the courses, and there you go. Free one, you can just do as you want, anytime, any day, 24/7. The Road one, if you click on this, you can sign up. Now, you just click on that. You can sign up and join instantly. And the one-to-one, you just go to one-to-one. Once you contact me, like this, fill in that very short form. If you're in America, fill out the form. We say fill in. Some people say fill out. Complete the form is what I say. So name, email. Have you had any mental health issues? I need to know that for safety reasons. Tell me a bit about your problem. Tick the box, send it, and I'll send you this page of exclusive information. So if you do want to overcome your fear or phobia of driving, contact me through my website, firstdrive.com. Check out these videos on the screen now for more information. Thanks for watching, and as always, I'll see you again soon for more videos.